I stopped my video on accident.
Are we good?
I'll just have to upload 2, it's fine.
Okay.
Sorry.
All right, so we know we have 3 here. 2, 1. That's not even, let's just start with 1. Okay. All right, so the only fraction I have is fourths, so I know I'm going to break this up into fourths. So go ahead and break this up into fourths. Label each fraction, and then find out whose is longer, Jackson's or Drew's. Go ahead and get started on that. All right, hopefully you broke it up into fourths. Maybe a little better than I broke it up. All right. 1, and since we're using fourths, the top number is the same as the bottom, so 4 fourths, 5 fourths. Remember, we're looking for 10 fourths, 6 fourths, 7 fourths, 8 fourths. Oh, we need to know 3 as well with Jackson. 9 fourths. Ooh, there's our 10 fourths. So right there is where Drew's pepper measured. Keep on going. We got 11 fourths, and then 3 would be 12 fourths, and that is where Jackson is the winner. So on your number line, it would show that Jackson is farther than, I guess starting on a number line, you're farther that way. The farther that way you get, the bigger your number is going to be on a number line. All right, so let's look at our first problem on this page. So we're actually going to be doing a number line. And we're going to see which one is less than, greater than, or equal to. Remember, our less than, greater than is the alligator. So if I just have the numbers 5 and 7, which one is larger? The 7 is, because the alligator is hungry and it's going to eat the bigger number. So it's going to be the same thing with fractions, where we want the alligator eating the biggest fraction. Number 1 is done for us. We'll talk about it. So we're comparing 1/4 to 3/4. Of course, common sense on this one. 1/4, if I have 1/4 of the pizza, or 3/4 of the pizza, which one is more? 3/4. But they want you to make a number line, like they did for you, to show that. So we've got the number line there, starts at 0. Let's go up to this. Oh, it just goes to 1. And they broke it up for you, didn't they?
Mm-hmm.
So we got 1. They broke it up into fourths, because that is our size of our pieces. Okay. 1/4, 2/4. Oops, I forgot 0/4. 3/4, and 4/4. So on your number line, going this way is larger. What is larger? 3/4 or 1/4. And of course, 3/4 is larger. They also, on the directions, I didn't read that, they want you to circle the fraction that is closest to 0. Closest to 0. Farther than 0. Okay? So they want you basically to circle the smaller number and then show your greater than, less than, or equal to sign in the circle. Number 2 or letter B, not for sure what it is. Looks like it's number 2. We're comparing 2/6 and 3/6. Common sense should let you know what the answer is, but they made a number line for you. Okay, obviously you're going to break it into sixths, and you can compare 2/6 and 3/6 on your number line. And make sure to circle the one that is closest to 0 and make your greater than, less than sign in there, or equal. Go ahead and get started on that one. All right, hopefully it's going to look a little like that. So you're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spaces. Go ahead and label them 0, 6, 1, 6, 2, 6. Ooh, that's my first one, closest to 0. I'm going to circle it. Next is 3/6, 4/6, 5/6, and 6/6. Okay, which one is farther from 0? 3/6, so it is greater. Hopefully you got that one. This next one, it's going to be a little tricky. So on number 3, we got a half and a fourth. 1/2 and 1/4. Got 0, got 1. And this problem is going to be like the one we started with earlier today, where we're going to have halves at the top, fourths at the bottom, and then you're going to compare which one is greater. Okay? So I would, on your number line, go ahead and break it into halves first, and then break it into fourths and label each, and then compare the two. Go ahead and get started.
How can water expire?
I don't know. It's a great question. Show the class your awesome water bottle that you got today. You're not going to show them? You've been studying it the last 10 minutes. Man, she's been thirsty. She drank all that in the last 30 minutes. Woo!
Well, after my workout this morning, I had
Yeah,
to.
you did run, didn't you? All right, so we're going to break it into halves first. 0/2, and since it's halves, 2 is my bottom number. 1/2, 2 halves. Great, I found out where 1/2 was. Now I need to break it into fourths. So now I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Break it into 4 pieces. 0/4, 1/4, 2/4, 3/4, and 4/4. Now I need to compare them. Which one is closer to 0? 1/4. Which one is farther? 1/2. So that means 1/2 is greater than 1/4. Number 4. Next problem. Very similar.
2/3.
2/3 to what, Mrs. Nutter?
2/6.
2/3 to 2/6. Again, same number line. Starting at 0, ending at 1. And you're going to break the top into thirds. Then after you've broken them into thirds, you're going to break them into 6. Okay? And something we didn't talk about on the last one, a line, like right in the middle on our last problem, we had 1/2 and also 2/4. So you can use the same line, meaning the same fraction, because 2/4 is half. It's half of it. Okay? So if I had half of a pizza, it'd be that much. Or if I had 2/4 of a pizza, cut into 4 pizzas, it would be that much. So they're equal. Just have more pieces there. So you might have a line that is used more than once. The same line, because they're equal fractions. And you'll have some of those on our thirds and our sixes. So go ahead and get started with that. Break it into thirds first, then break it into sixes, and then compare 2/3 to 2/6. Go. All right, let's break this into thirds first. 0/3, 1/3, 2/3, 3/3. Oh, 2/3, clear. That's a long ways from 0. That's probably my winner, we'll see. Now I need to break it into sixths. 0/6, 1/6, 2/6, 3/6, 4/6, 5/6, and 6/6. So I'm broken into 6 pieces now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A little spread out there. I could have drawn it a little better. And now I need to compare. So I need to find, I got 2/3. I got 2/6. Which one's closer to 0? 2/6. So which one's greater? The one farther away from 0, 2/3. So 2/3 would be greater. Woo! Got another one. This one's pretty tricky too.
Ooh.
I think they can get it though.
Yeah.
Gonna cut it into a lot of different pieces.
11/8.
11/8. So we're talking about 1 to 2. We got 11/8.
And 7/4. Sorry, I'm just.
Well, good morning, Mrs. Nutter. That was a good, healthy yawn. All right.
Sorry.
So we're gonna break the top one into fourths. Okay. So this one, and since it's 1, I'll start with this one. So it's gonna be 4/4 as a little hint, and then you're gonna go with 4.
Hello?
Nathan?
Yep.
Hey, I've got Hayden's dad here.
Okay.
Wants to know if you can bring, there's a butterfly bag or something.
Okay.
and then her library book.
Okay,
Thank you.
I'll be right back. You pause.
What should we want to talk about? Well, miss you guys. The room is awfully boring without you here. Haven't even filled in my calendar. Library is lonely. I've got some of your papers back there to grade. You. And your cubbies are lonely. Your handwriting books miss you. I know you guys miss your cursive. I'll have to send those home soon for you to work on, maybe. Hopefully you're having a good day. Sorry about this.